Hi guys, this is Dr. Aeronautics, and this is Norsden Land to Neso, episode 10. That's right, it's our decade episode. And, what's with that dirt outside? It's just a random dirt pillow here. I suppose it was used to clean the tree off. But basically, this is the episode where we have to make a quarry. We had discovered the train last episode, and I've spent the time planning a whole bunch of trunk lines to go through the land, and well, hopefully these will work out all through here, but I have no idea what could be here. It could be a desert, it could be a tundra, could be enormous mountain ranges, and then we'd have problems. I suspect up here, though, it's all going to be tundra, because this is far north. Oh yeah, and another thing. When we came up to this point up on the map, we were a lot further north than I thought. I thought we had reached 45 degrees. Let me pull up the world map. But in reality, as you can see here on the grid map, we actually got a little bit above 50 degrees. This is where we stopped at... one sec. Sorry, I have to keep looking things up. This is Frigate Bay. That's where we turned around. Remember when I said it looked like the tides were high and everything. And there was evidence of recent glaciation. Okay. And, again, I apologize for the break in videos. It's finals and everything. Very stressful. I managed to squeeze in this video. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a space tutorial out. But the next one is going to be very exciting. I've actually have a script for it and everything. So it's going to be taught like a class, except it's going to be fun. Of course, you need the high-level learning stuff, boring kind of school-style stuff, so that you can actually learn what's going on. And then when it's done, then you can forget about it, like me. Like, I try and just forget about it, because it becomes intuitive after a while. I'm looking west. Okay, so I'm going to have a sleep now. And as I recall, the only thing we're short on for a quarry is gold. So I'm going to go mining, and during the brunt of the mining... That's a weird colored osmium pickaxe. During the brunt of the mining... I hope there's more lights downstairs. During the brunt of the mining, I'm going to stop the video so that you guys don't, like, go mad while I try and look for gold, because it could be a while. In addition, I've had trouble looking for osmium on... Dang it, there's not any more. I had trouble looking... Not osmium. I had trouble looking for gold on level... I need to dump all this dirt. On level D, so this time I'm going to go down to level E. It's not supposed to be for that stuff, but I haven't been very lucky on D, so I'm going to go down to E. And also they changed a little bit of the ore heights as well. Also, another interesting thing, while gone, I did two things. One is partially excavate the harbor. This used to be 2 meters. You can see now this square areas now is 3 meters. And you can see these diagonal markings here. I haven't finished, but basically all this area in between that gash over there and then this gash over here is going to be excavated to be 3 meters. As is this. So now our ship is free-floating. And... wow, it's actually free-floating quite far now. I can actually walk under the boat. And I think for the freighter, we're going to try and get the freighter, do like a flat-bottomed boat, large profile. But as for the ship, I think I'm just going to park it out there, because it's going to take me so long to excavate this. I don't even think it's worth it. Okay, so I updated the boat. I now stand up here, so when we're driving the boat, I can now see ahead of me, and I don't glitch out anymore. Second, I've also added a crafting table so that I can now craft on the ship. And here's the best part. I've added a chest with a deployable dinghy in it. So now I don't have to say, where's my boat? Because all I have to do is just deploy it off the back and then just ride it into shore, which is perfect. I don't recall if these were here, but speedometer goes up to 80 miles an hour, and this is our compass pointing to north, which is this direction. And these have to do with other things that I forget. I think it has to do with like controls or accelerations or something. It's not that important, though. Okay, I'm going to go to the mining shaft. It's been so long, I don't recall if the completed roads have been showcased. I'm going to use the N40... Come on now, sprint. I'm going to use the N45 tunnel. Or, I'm sorry, W45 tunnel to access the mine shaft. And, again, all of the railroad markings are here. And, okay, after we mine for gold, we're going to mine for iron. That's the whole point of the quarry, because I took this stuff apart, and it's made of iron. Ran some tests. There's a lot of iron in it. There's like 6 ingots of iron in each one, and there's sticks too. But iron is going to be the big problem. And to run all of these lines, this here is going to be 4,000 miles, and that's going to require, 6,000-ish ingots, which is going to need several 100,000, I think 300,000 blocks mined before 6,000 iron is yielded. So we need a quarry invention. We're also going to need to build some engines and perhaps sustainable energy. I looked into sustainable energy, and I think we have 2 good candidates. We have a solar... Yes, we have solar generators, which can create energy off the sun. And I really hope that they can generate enough that we can just keep leveling up that way. The other thing I looked at was a wind farm. And this turbine is able to create things. And for some reason, I seem to remember looking up aluminum, but yeah, I can't explain. I thought aluminum was in here, and then it just disappeared. Do we seriously only have copper wiring? I hope that can connect to the windmill, because if we can't use the windmill for the quarry, we're screwed. We'll have to literally mine all of this out. So that's D. I tried to mine there, and I didn't go too well. So we're going to use E. I also need to look out for a protection suit to see if I can get that uranium, because one of the great things about uranium is that it is very massive, and its nucleus is unstable enough that if you bombard it with some sort of particle, it will actually split, releasing energy in the process, and thus creating nuclear fusion. I want to use this for my rockets now. I want to use a nuclear thermal rocket. But who said anything about rockets? We still need to build the ships so that we can move the trains, so that we can carry the... Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no. I'm looking for gold. But still, osmium's pretty good. So that we can build the trains that will carry the rockets to the launch pad that will carry our stuff into outer space. Okay, so I'm going to keep mining in this direction. And I will come back when we're finished, or something interesting happens. Let's see, there's more uranium. I actually found out this stuff can hurt you if you get too close. It actually took me down a couple hearts. Okay, mine time. Okay, so, yeah, here's exactly what I was talking about. I got too close for too long, and now I'm taking damage. So, just wanted to point that out. I wanted to say it's kind of stupid that the radiation is enough to hurt you. because in the concentrations that uranium is found in the Earth's crust, it exists as the isotope U-230. I think it's U-238. It might be 236, but basically, you have to refine it, and then you have to enrich it, and it's only when it reaches 90% enrichment in the enrichment process does it actually become radiative enough to actually begin to hurt you. So I think it's kind of ridiculous that you can be hurt by uranium in this. You always find this stuff when you aren't necessarily looking for it. But that's fine, because we're going to be using lots of diamonds down the road. Oh, lovely. One of the things I always do with diamonds is search down and search up, because they are so rare. You really do want to never miss them if there's extras. So yeah. You know, one thing that I've never considered that I'm going to have to tackle before we build this train is a system of power, because else I'm just going to be shoving myself along, and we need to figure out some way to power this. I think redstone might work for a signal, but that would only work small scale. I wanted to make larger stuff. We're gonna have to build some sort of engine, so to figure that one out as well. Okay, so I heard lava, and I wanted to go through it, so I struck this cavern. Gold tends to hang around caverns, so I'm gonna try and get it this way. Okay, this is all going to be sulfur, but I need some of that as well, because you never know when you're going to need it. Sweet. I'm actually going to be able to get these. No harm, no foul. You know, I just thought of something. We're using steam engines for the quarry. So what would happen if I put a steam engine on a minecart? Because using a wheel, I can translate the rotational motion caused by a piston into a linear motion induced on the rails, and thus can move. The only question is, can steam produce enough energy to propel my cart, and another cart for that matter, for like cargo and stuff, down the rail? I'd imagine at least that it would be better than just me pushing. I would think that I could make a steam engine to better efficiency. Plus, I hate working, so if I don't have to, I don't. I was not able to locate any gold in that cave. And not much for that matter. Perhaps it's because eastern Norsden land is devoid of gold. I guess that just means if we find any in northern Norsden land or western Norsden land when we get there, it might just start a gold rush. Okay, the big moment. Is this gold or sulfur? I have a hunch that it's sulfur because I hear gurgling. Yep, that's going to be sulfur. I don't even... No, I'm not going to be able to harvest that either. Jeez. Goes halfway down to bedrock. Come on. Ah. Okay. I don't do this too often, but seeing as we're halfway through this pickaxe, and I really haven't seen any gold, I'm going to... Ooh. I'm going to have to be very, very careful, though. There's a lot of dangers around here. I cannot pick up that... Okay, I'm going to... Oh, come on. Let's see if... Oh, yeah, I can just do this then. Okay, good. Watch there be gravel or more lava. Ooh, there's even osmium. Yeah, so I was saying we're going to build a side shaft now because I can't seem to pick up any gold. So I'm going to... so I get past this stuff. Oh, come on! There's another one? There's 3 more! Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here when I'm ready to pick this stuff up. I'm gonna branch off here and do a side shaft up to the region of maximum concentration, which I'm gonna look up now. Sadly, we're in the region of maximum concentration, so I'm not gonna break off anymore because apparently we're in the most concentrated area. I just really think that Eastern Norsden land is not good for gold. Which means we can't use the redstone solution for the railroad. Because that requires gold wiring, a gold rail, to allow for conductance. So that's not going to work. We're going to have to do the steam engine. I hope that works. I just now realized we're in a very interesting place in Norsden land. You notice on the map here that there's no water? It's like solid land here. It's just a solid forest. That is really cool. And it's hard to imagine I missed it because we're almost at the latitude of Buzzicunger Beach. We've gone so far down. It's unbelievable. We're just really far west, and unfortunately I do not have my map, so I can't see exactly where we are. It's funny how when I should stop the video, I was about to say we should hit gold, but if you listen, that's lava, and this is sulfur, so I'm going to dig this and then run, because there will be lava above this. Okay? Seal that up, and now I know where the chamber is, so I'm going to dig up to it and then see if I can explore that cave, because I don't think this system's working. I'm going to use the caves. There was no cave, just a random chamber. In addition, it goes deep, so I'm going to have to dig down under it. Oh, scared me. We're going to have to get under the gravel too, because in addition, the gravel means that the ground here is unstable. Let me see, this is supposed to be level 12, but we've temporarily slipped down to, we're going to go down again at 8, because if something happens, just that one block, we can't have that. Seeing as how I got no gold and broke 2 pickaxes, I'm going to go back to the place, use every bit of gold in my inventory, I don't care if we run out of it, and then put my stuff back, pack up, and I'm going to come back for a mining odyssey, which won't be shown because it's going to just be forever. So we'll come back for the crafting and then embark, and you'll see me when I get back building the quarry. One neat thing is I don't think I'll ever have to go cobblestone mining again. I now have a large chest full of it. Oh, we might have enough gold. And look at how many diamonds. Another 10 diamonds. It's pretty good. Okay, I am going to dispatch all of the things that we brought back, and then I will craft. Okay, it's crafting time. Let's see what we need. Okay, we can start by making a diamond pickaxe. We're 1/9 of the way there. A single redstone. Then we're gonna need 7 iron gears, which means I need cobblestone. I need to count again. We had... Oh, and I better start smelting the iron, because that's going to get me really pissed off if I forget to do that. We should need 6. Should take care of it. Once the leaf piles are gone. Are you serious? Absolutely useless. Okay. I keep forgetting. 7. Let's try this. We're going to need more sticks. That's going to give us 22, 24, it should be 30. Okay. Okay, there's the 7 gears. And of course we're waiting on the iron. Okay, so I think we have all of the ingredients that we're going to have here. We're going to now... We have 1 diamond gear. We're going to make 2 more gold gears. And grab 8 diamonds so that we can finish off our diamond gears. Which takes 3. No, 4. And we still have 12 diamonds left over. Geez, gold is rarer than diamond now. Crazy. I think I miscounted. Oh, no, that's correct. Okay, so that's going to be 1 more gold gear. And like I said, we need 3 more gold in order to make another gold gear. So I do have to go mining again as predicted. And that should finish off the iron gears. So we now have 3 iron gears, 2 diamond gears, 1 gold gear, almost another gold gear, a redstone, and a pickaxe. So we're waiting on this. All we need is 3 gold, and then we've got it. Then of course we have to deal with the engines, but that's another thing. I will see you guys after the mining adventure. I'm on the Odyssey now, and I think I hear a skeleton dungeon. Could be wrong, but it sounds like there's a lot of skeletons. Which is good. Huh. Because they might have the gold that I need in the dungeon. With the skeletons. In addition, it could be in this cave. Okay, I found an underground structure that looks like it's man-made. This would definitely have what I'm looking for. What the heck is this place? I have never seen anything like this. Oh, you have to be very careful. Ooh, there's some more of that lapis stuff. There's got to be some gold in the walls here somewhere. Yeah, we're due west of... maybe this is that underground portion of the ravine. There's got to be gold in here somewhere. Okay, I'm into the structure, and as I recall, this is the place where I discovered the rails for the train, because here they are. I'm going to collect more of these now, so that we can plan more routes. And eventually I'm going to have to make some of my own, which again uses iron, which we have to mine using a quarry, which we have to build using gold. I'm going to stop the video until I find gold. There's that ominous glow again. And it doesn't look like a filthy yellow. Could it be? Yes! It's gold! Are you serious? 2? That's just one under the number that I need. Ugh. Oh, how kind of you. Well, we have our gold now. Although I'm a little bit intrigued to see what else we might be able to discover in here. This system... What? Oh, oh my god. Bad idea. I'm not going that way. That doesn't sound very good. Oh, more lapis. And more gold. Okay, so now we're gonna have... Jeez! This is where it's all been hiding. What in the... I have never seen this much gold in my life. What the heck? We came in here with none. We found 2, and now there's 17. What the heck? Well, now there'll never be another shortage of gold for a while. So now after that terrible gold ore shortage, we can finally build the quarry. Just grab the pieces out of here, and we can resume. Four gold around an iron makes a gold. Here. Reorganize there. And now The diamond gear's in the bottom with the pickaxe. Gold gear's next. 3 iron gears and a redstone will give us a quarry. We have it. So that's basically the point of this episode. So we've accomplished this episode. But now we need to set it up, which means we need a chest, we need a pipe, and we need 1 or 2 Stirling engines. So I'm going to learn how to build those, and then I presume we have enough materials. So it was quite easy for the Stirling engines. I collected the stuff and assembled the components and crafted everything together except for glass. That's right, glass held me back because it's downstairs. Here's my stash of cobblestone, as I was talking about. And this isn't even all of it. There's still more in the mine shaft area. 2 glass. You know what? We're going to need a 3rd one. That's the pipes. And for that, well, we have enough wood. Well, I'm going to get a little bit more. That's 3, 4, 5. So here's the chest. And this is only temporary. We're going to have to do something real quick because we're going to get a few thousand, no joke, a few thousand items that we have to deal with now. And here is the Stirling engine. I'm going to get 2 of them. And this runs on coal, which means it's not renewable. And I don't want to spend all the time trying to craft it. So we're going to have to do something after this. Okay, it's going to be a simple quarry, just a 16 by 16. I want to get it set up as soon as possible so that it can start hacking away. And because I'm environmentally friendly, I don't want the landscape being ravaged, so all quarries will be in lakes. So now, depending on what time it is, wrong time, I'm going to head out and find an area towards the west of the map here, and when I get to a place that I like, I'm going to set the quarry down, and we'll get it going. So I'm just going to wait till the next day. Okay, it's the morning, so I'm going to take I keep confusing it. I'm going to take W45 west along the westward corridor until I find a suitable location. So yeah, W45 is going to move like this, right next to the railroad, which is here. This is for planning, and then they cross right here, and this is the creek, so I don't want to interfere with that. And let's find where the westward line goes. I don't want it too close to the railroad either, because it will ruin the landscape. So it's going west here. It won't be gone this far south. I like down here. I'm going to set the quarry here, unless I see something wrong with it. There's a lot of rubber trees here. Okay, I see nothing wrong with this. So I'm going to take this tree out, and then I'm going to set the quarry up. And because of the Norsden land rules, if I take one tree out, I have to plant two more. Shouldn't be a problem. In real life, they have that rule, but the issue is they keep on planting trees in idiot locations where they're just going to have to tear them out again. So it's absolutely useless. See, I got an idea. Let's put the trees down the center line of the highway. What happens? More people move in because of the houses you build, and you have to expand the highway again. Therefore, meaning that you have to tear your trees out again and now use the median. I'm going to put the trees... Put one tree there and another where the sheep is. Okay, as I recall, when you put a quarry down, it'll do 8 in the center, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we put it right here, it should face the creek. Huh? I can't even see the box. Hang on a second. Okay, well something's wrong, and that is I can't see the box. The quarry is supposed to generate a 16... There's the 2 saplings. It's supposed to generate a 16 by 16 quarry by default, but I can't see it. So let me just plant these, and then we'll go back to the quarry. Okay, there, now I've planted 3 trees. So we're going to put the chest there. And then this goes out to here, and I forgot to load up on coal. So we'll do 6 and 6. And I'll keep 2 on emergency reserve. Put the extra pipes in here. I'm going to put the 2 Stirling engines on there. Or not. Let's move this one to here. And lastly, I'm going to need 2 levers. That's 1. That's 2. Load the coal. And activate. Okay, our frame's building. It's working. And I may be in between episodes, just being on here just so that this builds itself. The quarry's kind of boring, it just builds itself. If you really want to see it, check out my mod spotlight on Buildcraft. And, you know, I'll be back here from time to time, but because I don't want it to be too long and I need to get coal, I'm going to end the episode here. Our quarry's running. This has been Norsden Land to Neso, episode 10, and episode 10 has brought us into the new age. We now have a quarry that's running, and we're gonna get rich. So see you next time when we're rich, in which we will build our first railroad from New Venice to Buzzicunger Beach. Bye.